Overpromise and underdeliver. I guess that was what Kathleen Kennedy's and J.J. Abrams' approach was to The Force Awakens. You look at that trailer where they show Han Solo and Chewbacca, and then Han Solo says, "Chewie, we're back." Try to get try to get the audience excited, and when they show that, people clap. But now I know that pretty much all trailers, and most trailers, don't really reflect what the movie is actually going to be. I mean, oftentimes trailers have scenes in them that don't even make it in the movie, so it's not like this is unique to The Force Awakens or Star Wars or J.J. Abrams or whatever. But that trailer sort of insinuated that the whole gang was going to get back together. Know what I mean? Like, Star Wars fans, when they look at that, those photo stills, those movie stills of like Luke Skywalker and Han Solo and Princess Leia and Chewbacca sitting in the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon, that kind of gives us a kind of a warm, fuzzy feeling. You know what I mean? Because these are kind of characters that we've grown to love, and when we look at those movie stills, we're reminded of these great characters that could just take on the world, take on the villains, take on the Empire. That's sort of what was insinuated with the trailer. Excuse me, they never actually said that was going to happen, but it was sort of insinuated that the gang was going to get back together and have one last hurrah, one last adventure. But turns out that wasn't the case. They kill off Han Solo in the movie, so that's not going to happen. But even if they didn't kill off Han Solo, you got Luke who's running away on some like secluded island. You got Princess Leia and Han Solo separated. It seems like they don't even really care to be around each other, you know what I mean? They just seem like, when you look at the exchange between Han Solo and Princess Leia, when they're talking about Kylo Ren, you kind of get the sense that, they have some fondness for each other, but they're okay with never ever being together ever again, you know what I mean? So that kind of also ruined The Force Awakens. Like, you look at movies like I was never really, initially at least, I wasn't a Harry Potter fan, for example. When the books came out and the movies came out, I was like, well, I'm kind of a little too old for that. That's not really my generation. But people in my family wanted to watch it, so I sat down and watched it with them, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. They were actually really good movies. I haven't read the books, so I don't know how they are compared to the books, but the Harry Potter movies were actually pretty good. Like, I actually really enjoy them. And one of the things that made them so great was that you got, these three characters, the three main characters. You got Harry Potter, you got Hermione Granger, and you got Ronald Weasley. And, they're all very different from each other. They all got like different strengths, different quirks. But it's really fun seeing them work as a team. That's kind of, that, and that's sort of what Star Wars had before. You had Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker. Different strengths, different personalities, but it was fun seeing them together. It was fun seeing them kind of play off each other. That was sort of implied in the trailer for The Force Awakens, and again, overpromised but underdelivered. Or another example is like the Matrix movie. For those of you who've seen the Matrix movies, you got Neo, you got Trinity, and you got Morpheus. Three very different people, different strengths, different sort of personalities, but it's really fun seeing them together in those movies because you see them, you like these characters, you grow fond of them. They take on the world, they take on the evil machines. In the Star Wars: The Force Awakens, you lose that. Kathleen Kennedy and J.J. Abrams have sort of taken that away, and it's funny because Rey pretty much has replaced all of them. Like, one character has replaced three characters. Rey is the new Luke Skywalker because she's the new Jedi. Rey is the new Princess Leia because she's the new female main character, and Rey is also basically the new Han Solo. She replaced Han Solo as the captain of the Millennium Falcon. So again, she's a Mary Sue. One person replace three people. So, and for those of you who say, well, no, that's not exactly true because you got these other new characters. You got Finn and you got Poe. Well, you look at Finn, you look at Poe, you look at Rey. I mean, they don't really hang out together. They don't really seem that close. Rey is just kind of doing her own thing. I mean, you get the sense that if Poe or Finn, if something would have happened to them and they were to die, it wouldn't really affect Rey that much. It wouldn't matter because, Rey can pretty much do everything. So, you know what I mean? So you can't really say there's no chemistry between the new characters, you know what I mean? Like, there was chemistry between Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo. There was chemistry between Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ronald Weasley. There was chemistry between Neo, Trinity, and Morpheus. You don't really get that in the new Star Wars. You don't really get the sense of Poe and Finn and Rey kind of hanging out together and growing fond of each other and kind of taking over the world, like buddies. You got that with the original trilogy. You don't really get that sense with the new one. So, and people might consider this a nitpick, and maybe it is, but that magic that Star Wars had with the original trilogy was completely lost in this new trilogy. Like, you pretty much get the sense that they could live fine without each other in The Force Awakens. And you get that sense as well in The Last Jedi, which I'm going to do a whole another set of videos on. So, again, it's kind of false advertising. I know, these lame trailers are not unique to Star Wars. I know that. But, when you look at that trailer, if all of us can just remember to when we first saw that trailer, the feeling we got from watching that trailer is probably different than the feeling we got after watching The Force Awakens. So that's one of the reasons why The Force Awakens sucks. It's funny because they try to capture the spirit. I mean, J.J. Abrams copied so much from A New Hope. I mean, it was pretty much a carbon copy. But he still couldn't copy the feeling of the original trilogy. It's kind of odd. So yeah, second-rate wannabe A New Hope. J.J. Abrams, your movie sucks. You are not that great of a movie maker. At least not for Star Wars. I mean, maybe some of your other movies might be good, I don't know. But for sure, your job on The Force Awakens was terrible. So I really am not that excited about you working on episode 9. Like, I don't see how that will be a good movie. I was actually relieved when I heard that J.J. Abrams was only going to make The Force Awakens. And then when I heard he was going to make episode 9, I was like, oh man, he's going to ruin that one too. But I'm not too disappointed because the first two were so whack that if the 9th movie sucks, it's really not a big deal because it doesn't even matter. Even if the episode 9 is good, it doesn't matter because the first two are just kind of lousy. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say on this topic. At least we still got the original trilogy, 3 of the best movies ever. May the Force be with you.